Here we are. Welcome to another live stream right with me session. So, here's what we're doing. If you've never done this before, welcome. Glad you're here with us. Whether you're live or on the replay, it still works either way. This is an hour of accountable writing time where we gather as a community while I host here on the YouTubes. And feel free to utilize the chat and speak with one another and with me throughout the time. But essentially, what we're doing is we're setting a goal for this hour and we are going to get some stuff done. Stuff done. So, oh, if you don't know me, hi. I'm a musical theater writer guy, aka your musical theater writing coach. So, welcome to the channel if you're new. If you're returning, welcome back. Glad you're here. So, just let me know in the chat or in the comments if you're on the replay, what's your goal? What are you planning to do across this hour as you write for some accountability? Um, my hour today changed because all of you who were with me 2 weeks ago will, pardon me, why is this not changing? Weird. All of you will remember from 2 weeks ago who were with me that I was in the process of putting together an integrated script score for the upcoming reading we have next month. I did finish the score and putting all the lines and the new formatting and all the things. So I did that. 2 days ago, I finished that, which is great. Huzzah. I will do that with the script and fully integrate once we are done with our new draft, which should be this afternoon during this afternoon's meeting. And so, what does that mean for me today? I did a different reading of a different show with my collaborator on Monday, and I've got script stuff to work on. So, I'm going to pop into that script and I'm going to be doing some editing. And my goal is just to get as much done in the next hour as possible. So, you tell me, what are you working on? What are your goals for this hour? Put it in the chat. Otherwise, I am here. Ask questions, do things. I will respond. I will be here. And also, since my goals are a lot less specific today, if you happen to distract me a little bit and like uh that turns into me speaking with y'all more than me doing things, that's okay too. I'm having one of those days where I'm happy to speak with you more than I do my writing. But that is my plan. What is your plan? What are you doing? Welcome. Glad you're here. Let's be accountable. Let's write some stuff. Okay. Uh, Willkommen. Bienvenue. Welcome. Join me. What are you working on for the next hour? Put in the chat if you'd like to, or in the comments if you're on the replay. What's the project? What's the goal? Hmm. Hello, who's here? I see you're here, but who are you? Let me know. Mhm. Hey, Lisa. It is not every Friday. Nope. Because Fridays are when my YouTube content, long form YouTube content comes out. Um, but it rotates between a like a pre-filmed video that's more informative and like edited and not live. Those and live streams where I do some teaching, like oftentimes answering questions that people have asked on the channel. I'll do a curriculum sort of teaching live stream and then have an ask me anything for the rest of that hour if people are around. And then I will also do these live stream writing sessions. So you just got to keep an eye on the channel. So if you've not yet subscribed and hit the notification bell thing, why did I just make a star? It's a bell. Come on. The notification bell will make it so on your subscription page, you'll be able to look at what's upcoming. So I try to let people know that these are happening before they're happening. So you'll see them scheduled on the channel, and then you can know when they're happening for sure. But always something on Fridays, but the thing that happens on Fridays changes. Okay. And yes, sometimes answering text messages is a part of doing things, especially for reading. Um, yeah, I mean, it's not a regular schedule for a lot of reasons, but yeah, just keep an eye on your YouTube channel, especially on your subscription page. And notifications should pop up when things get scheduled, and you can always just go to the page and look to see what's scheduled and upcoming if you're like, wait, when's the next one? Also try to announce them at the end of these sessions if I know what the next date is, but I don't always know. Um, Good morning, director. Working on tightening your dialogue, yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Humor and also keeping clarity, speed, efficiency, keeping the humor intact, the story intact, the characters intact. It's definitely a big thing to juggle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Coordinating schedules is the worst part of all of this, in my opinion. I hate it so much. Okay, that's done. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, thank you for asking if I'm feeling better. I am feeling better. It is lingering though. I think you can kind of hear it. I find myself still pretty congested and coughing a bit just from the drip and the scratchiness. But definitely feeling way better than last week. I I watched back. I was like, how awful was that? Went back and watched that live stream, or at least part of it, and I was like, oh my God, it's like I can't even get a breath in that live stream. Wild. But thank you for asking. If you're just joining, welcome, friends. Let us know what you're working on, what you're doing in this hour. Got some dialogue tightening to do. So much dialogue tightening to do. All the dialogue tightening to do. Back in school for a double major in film and music, and I've really taken screenwriting, but they don't teach you how to write for plays or musicals. That is a fact. They do not teach you how to write for plays and musicals. In fact, the number of programs is very, very small. Hence why I do what I do. Yeah, books. Let's start with books that we would recommend. There are, I guess it depends on which part of musical theater writing you're interested in, but there are the Sondheim tomes, Finishing the Hat and Look, I Made a Hat, which are more, I mean, lyric focused for the most part, but a lot of story behind it. There's also the interview book, Sondheim on Music. There's Jack Viertel's book, The Secret Life of the American Musical. There is the book Beating Broadway, which is not in this room, so I don't know who wrote it off the top of my head. There's Music and Lyrics by Lehman Engel. And Lehman Engel is the one who started the BMI Musical Theater Workshop. There is. Pop them in the chat, y'all. You know the books. There's only a couple out there. I'm writing one. It's not done yet, but I'm writing one. It's gonna be comprehensive. Um, I'm missing some. What am I missing? Oh, Writing Musical Theater. That's by Rosenhaus and Cohen. There's the Julian Wolford, excuse me, book called How Musicals Work. There's Writing the Broadway Musical. That's the Frankel book. I know I'm missing one. What am I missing? Yeah, what am I missing? I can't think of the one I'm missing. But yeah, that's what we got so far. In terms of places to go to learn this, ha ha ha, not very many. There is indeed the BMI Musical Theater Writing Workshop. Musical Theater Workshop, sorry, the word writing's not in there. That is a free program. It is difficult to get into. You got to get in by audition, and like, I don't know, like 900 people apply every year or something, and they take 35 plus auditors. But it's doable. I did it. You can do it. We've got, of course, my programs. I teach the musical theater writing workshop course, which is more music and lyrics focused, with foundations of everything in musical theater. I also teach Book and Beyond, a book writing process course. Um, there's the NYU Musical Theater Graduate Musical Theater Writing Program. That is very expensive, 2 years, but very intensive, very good. It's the only graduate program that exists. Berkeley has a program, Berkeley NYC, that is musical theater writing and production, or writing and production for the musical theater, something like that. There's New Musicals Inc., which offers an online program. They're in LA. There's Musical Creators Institute. They're on the newer side, and I think they're online and in person in New York. I think it's both. BMI is in person only. There's BML, which is like the BMI sister in the UK. That BML stands for Book Music Lyrics, but it is similar to BMI in some regards, and I believe they offer an online option, but I don't know that for sure. Who am I missing? This is comprehensive. Did y'all come here for this today? Is this just me stalling? It might be me stalling. Um, Hold on. I have a list. What's on the list that I'm missing? Oh, the Dramatist Guild Institute is on pause right now, but I hope they come back. They had courses on lyric writing, music writing, book writing. No, otherwise I think I covered it. I think that's it. So yeah, not a lot of places to go for this. There's not really undergraduate degrees that teach you this either, but that's why I teach everything I teach. And most of it is free here on the YouTubes. And then there's more in the community and my life courses and stuff. And the book. I'm working on the book. It's just slow going, y'all. It's slow going. Thanks, Lisa. That's not good. That means you're all gonna start trying to get me to stall when I go with my little ramblings. No, it's good. It's good. I like to inform people. Thanks, Lisa. Pardon me for a moment while I blow my nose. I told you the illness isn't gone yet. Mm, that's good. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. We're good. We're getting things done. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Sometimes I have to boost my own confidence like that. Like a little motivation from the self. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Check the channel for the next one for sure. Hmm. 30-minute section of musical to a competition. Hey Dexter, hello. Any thoughts or suggestions on what to say in the beginning? Introduces character and story. 30-minute section. Oh wow. That's a nice thing to be able to send. 30 minutes. Yeah, I would always suggest sending the beginning because that's what people in the industry always suggest is sending the beginning. Um, the reason for that is even though here's the frustrating thing, friends. Ugh, yes, this is so true. You learn things when I go on tangents. Um, Frustrating thing for musical writers in particular is that people really do want us to send the beginnings of shows because it helps them understand the world we're setting up, the characters we're setting up, and get them into the story. That being said, we know as writers, we recognize that the beginning of a show is the last thing that you're going to end up like getting right and settling and freezing. And so when we're sending for submission opportunities, the first 10 pages, 15 pages, 20 pages, that is the majority of the stuff that's going to change for the longest. So it's frustrating to do that, but the industry response is unless there is a really good reason to not send the first pages of your script, always send the first pages. Story midpoint with a larger number, reveal primary stakes, and everything works out. Less story, less character context. Yeah, always beginning if you can. Always. What script am I writing today? I'm currently working on the Punk musical. We did a reading, just the collab and I on Monday, and I had some script notes for myself, and he had some script notes for me, so working on the script. What are you working on? Did that make sense, Director JMB? Musical is based off a TV show. That's fun. Do you have access to the rights? Always gotta ask about the rights. But that's delightful. Workshopping right now. Nice. Oh, that's so fun. That's great. Love a workshop. Director, I assume that response is to me. And great. Yay. Schmigadoon. Let's send an edited beginning that has a couple big numbers from the middle of the show. Okay, just be careful about doing that. If they ask for a 30-minute section, most of what, not most of, but a large part of what they're looking for is to see the flow of the show. So if you send part and then like skip and send another part, that might be a little confusing. But, just judge it based off of what the individual opportunity is looking for, asking for, the requirements, what what the thing is you're submitting to. But heard. Schmigadoon is a TV show, a musical TV show about a musicalized world, I think. I've never seen it, but I believe they're making a Broadway show based off of it. Question mark? Ooh, Arcane. Yeah, I started watching it. I didn't finish. It was darker than I anticipated it being, and I was like, oh my God, I need something lighter. Jeez. Mm. Okay, okay. I'm working through. I'm making the changes. Here we go. Second season's darker. Oh, cool. Whoa. Oh, you're gonna fill the time gap in the show. That's cool. I like that. That's a fun concept. I was just gonna say something about filling a time gap, a story. I don't know. I don't know. But I like that. I like that concept. That's really cool. Mhm. Play the musical. Well, that's still cool. Um, this is not what I was gonna say before, but I thought it was interesting. I don't want to spoil things if y'all haven't seen it, but the Stranger Things play, my roommate and best friend worked on it, so I got to see it opening night, which was a delightful experience. But the Stranger Things play is doing some interesting work filling the gap of story as a stage play between a couple of moments from the TV show that, based on what I've seen so far about the last season, I think the play is going to remain its own pocket of information and character development about the overall story, which is kind of cool because it means, I mean, in part it means that like they're trying to get you to buy a ticket and see the show so you can fill in that story gap. But I still think it's a neat thing to do to use a play or a musical to fill in a time gap from a TV show or a film or a book property, something like that. I think that's very cool. Oh, four performances would be my preference almost always. It depends on the space and the needs of the show. If the show isn't going to work in the 100-seat space, then I'd probably opt for the 450. But I will always otherwise choose more performances over a larger space. Any day of the week. You will learn so much more with different audiences and multiple performances, is my thought. Stranger Things plays what inspired you. Oh, neat. That's so cool. I'm also working on another show. Wait, no, three shows? Yeah, 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 yeah. I hear that. I always start counting them like, wait a second, how many shows am I working on? And writing a book? And creating a video course? And creating other things behind the scenes? And teaching courses? And coaching people? And making videos? It's a lot, yo. But sometimes we forget what we're doing. Excellent. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for being here, Dexter. Appreciate it. Ah, the chess reboot. Is it a curse? I don't know. I've never I have no particular love for chess. I know I'm in the minority when I say that because most people do. They love that score. The score to me was fine. It's fine. Um, I don't know. It never captured me. I should probably give it another go. But I don't think it's so much a curse. I think it's just like does the show doesn't seem to work. But people said that about Merrily We Roll Along, and it does indeed work. So does chess work? We'll find out. We'll find out if this revival does it. But I should probably give that album another go and see if I like it now. Now that I know more, I've seen more, heard more. I don't think I've listened to it in like 15 years. So, personal and small audiences. Performer, find that makes more worthwhile, do more shows than putting. Yeah, I agree. You rehearse a lot, do more performances. Oh, sorry, I was neglecting you. It was a challenge on Fish Arena because for the 450 seat theater has better sound, lighting, and stage options, but it's really expensive. Uh, yeah, I mean, that's what you're paying for. Better sound, better lighting, better options. Yeah. The the thing I would say about that is try to figure out where you're going to get the best bang for your buck. What's your major goal out of this? Do you need the better sound, the better lighting? Is that going to help you achieve your major goals, your intentions? What are you setting out for? If so, then maybe you do want to choose that option. Otherwise, like if you're looking to have the thing performed in front of multiple audiences and multiple times, then I'd say go for the four performances at the 100-seat theater. Also, can is there any money you can spend to upgrade what the 100-seat theater has? Make it more viable? Just thoughts. Just thoughts. Ah, okay. Okay. That's not. Is that too many? Who's to say? I will be to say. Be back around for that. Okay. Hey, I did like 6 scenes of edits. Nailed it, friends. Look at me go. Look at me go. That's like a third. Not bad. Not bad at all. Lots more to do, but not bad at all. Oh, oh look. I did not look at the Broadway briefing today. Oh, they released the trailer of the live capture of Merrily We Roll Along. That's fun. If you didn't get to see that production, I strongly suggest watching that trailer. I haven't seen the trailer yet, but like, oh my God, that production was so good. It was so good. Although I didn't see Lindsay Mendez, but I heard she was good. Mhm. Has anyone seen Masquerade yet? Has anyone gone to that experience? Let me know how you liked it if you did. That goes for all you in the replay comments too. Don't forget, all this applies to you. The whole time it applies to you. I want to read about that later. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Huh. Right, of course. Wicked's coming out soon, part two. Very excited. I should get a ticket for that. Hmm. Coming up on the hour here, friends. What do people think of ragtime? Let's find out, shall we? Mm-hmm. 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 Those are very good reviews. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Live caption musicals can then be used for further promotions, just putting your eggs in one basket. Yeah, yeah, heard. Totally heard. I wish you luck in figuring out what the best way forward is and let us know. All right, everybody. Hi, hello. So next week, I will not be doing a live stream. We'll have a video out. The week after that is Halloween. So I will have some sort of live stream. I don't know if it'll be a writing one or not. But we'll do some sort of live on the 31st, some sort of live on the 7th of November. One of those will be a writing day, the other one will be some sort of curriculum stuff. So let me know if you have questions you want me to answer on a live stream. Happy to put them on the list. Otherwise, just keep an eye on the channel. I try to post ahead of time what the lives will be with thumbnails and titles and things so you can plan on them. But you know where to find me, 11 a.m. on Fridays unless something happens and we get delayed to 11:30. But for the most part, it's 11 a.m. Eastern Time from the US on Fridays. So next week there'll be a video. I'll see you all live in 2 weeks. Thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate you. Have a great weekend. Great.